All right. On Ruth on Demand today, I have had so many people write in and say they'd love for me to do a training on social media. How do you do all this social media? How do you find the time to do it? Because as you know, I'm on live every week on Tuesdays, Ruth on Demand. I am posting every single day on 5 different platforms, sometimes twice a day. So, first of all, I have a team. I'm the strategist, and then I have someone who follows up on the actual posting and does the video and all of that. So I'm going to share with you today how can you create 60 days of social media in a few hours. Okay, that's what we want to, that's what you really want, right? Some good stuff. And you're going to need to know messaging. So if you didn't catch the Ruth on Demand last week, I highly recommend you listen to that and go through that slowly and figure that messaging out, and then you do this. All right. So here's the deal. How do you do that in less than 10 hours and have 60 days worth of really good on brand messaging social media? And quite honestly, you can even do more than that, but I don't want to, that's more advanced. I don't want to confuse you. So first of all, why even stick around and listen to this training? Because social media is time consuming. It's very time consuming, but it doesn't have to be that way. Okay. You can literally do under 10 hours. You can do 2 months at a time. And as I say, you can even inch out more than that. If you're an author, you can write 90 days or more of content just from your book. But what do you say? You know, these are some, like, why stick around for this training? What are you going to say? How do you know what to say? How do you know what your brand is? Have you checked that out? And that's all in that last Ruth on Demand. And you've got to be able to define your messaging on top of everything else that you're doing. You may want to find that certain days of the week, you break it up like that. Mondays might be something about you personally. Tuesdays might be a training. Wednesdays might be something about an insight or a blog that you have or something that you read that's relevant in the paper. So you can basically plan it any way you want. The most important thing is that you plan and then you batch. You plan and then you batch. You spend those 10 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours twice a month or once a month, and you get it done because you planned for it, right? And then you batch it, and then you basically forget about it. Why? Because there are a lot of platforms out there now where you don't have to keep posting yourself every single day if you don't want to. All right. So let's go. So I'm going to share with you what I do, what our team does, and and because it's so much, there's a lot involved. We started to get asked if we would do that for people. So just know that that is available to you. We call that division of the company brand social. And we do all the stuff that I'm going to talk about for you. All right. So here we go. How do I do it? And then I want to share that with you so that you can use that. Okay. It can be a perfect template for you. So we write hooks. We go online, we find hooks that people are using. That we use AI for that. What are some relevant hooks in your industry? And it'll say something, it'll start you going, it's a prompt, and then you finish it in your industry, the messaging on brand. And literally we'll do 15 of those in maybe 45 minutes. Okay. The second thing we do is we take those hooks We take viral hooks. We take hooks that are going viral and we tweak them to fit our niche. So you got to do a little bit of research to see what's trending, to see what's going viral. But here's the deal. You don't need to spend more than 10 minutes on that. Social media goes really, really quickly. And you can Google or you can use AI to help you find them, right? You don't have to do it from scratch anymore. We write, as I say, 15 about every 45 minutes. And we have we've broken it down into series. We don't do Monday this, Tuesday that, Wednesday that. We have series. So we might have, if you'll notice, Ask Ruth. That's a series. We'll have a morning momentum. That's a series where I give some motivational momentum tips in the morning. All of these are maybe a minute long, 2 minutes at maximum. So you can see it goes really, really fast. We have a series called Real with Ruth, Real. It's out and about so that we would take pictures or video, and I'll say maybe a sound bite or two, or there is a voiceover, something that is relevant during that time. So you kind of live it, right? You live it. And then let's say you have your set aside 4 hours, we just go out and about and you plan where you're going to go and what you're going to say and how it relates to your brand, who you are. Okay. So people start to get to know you, not just what you do in business. We take trending sounds. So go ahead and experiment with some trending sounds and use that. So much of it is already there, but you just need to plan and to batch. That's it. And a little bit of research. We film 3 posts at a time, and then we change outfits. Okay. We video 3. And again, they're just a minute each. And then we change outfits. So we can get through 3, 4, 5 outfits in a couple of hours. Okay. And that is now 15 to 20 posts. All right. And video if we want. Before you start any of your video, this is something that we're just starting now that's working really well. We take a picture because you don't want to just have video. You want to have video because video is great. And you also want to intersperse it with posts. And pictures. And so you can use Canva for some pictures. And you can also use a picture of you right before you do a live, and then you just basically interchange it. You can basically do 1 weekly live training. Maybe it's a 5-minute training. It can be on any platform. Maybe it's on Facebook, Instagram. I use StreamYard, and I use StreamYard. That is a great platform because I do these live and they automatically go on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and then I have my phone set up for Instagram Live. And so it's all done right there. And then we upload it. Okay, then we go to networking events and we interview. I love to promote people. I figure if we don't help each other out, who's going to do that, right? So I love to go to networking functions. I love to talk. I love to meet new people. I love to hear about their stories. And then I almost always love to promote them. So we bring our own little microphone and our little moving studio with a small light. It's very bright. And I interview many of the participants there. And then we edit it, and then we get it up on our social media and we send it to them so that they can use it any way they want to use it. So we can always, everybody can use a little bit more video on point in terms of who they are. We also write another series we write inspirational quotes. I love inspirational quotes. And so I might read via a teleprompter the inspirational quotes. And then we put music and we have a pretty picture of that. Okay, that's another one of our series. And if, when I'm going to go back to Real with Ruth, REAL, out and about. So, I love bookstores. Oh my God, I love bookstores, and I love museums. And so whenever we plan to go to bookstores, and then I have my content manager with me, and he's videotaping, and I might talk a little bit about that. And I love coffee shops, so we do that. We've just simply walked the street in my neighborhood, and I've answered questions. I love crystal shops, crystals, beautiful crystals. So I love jewelry stores as well. So whatever you love, because you're showing a part of you, right? Um, and so these are some of the things that we do, where we're able to produce 60 to 90 days of content within 10 hours. Once again, it needs planning, a strategy, and batching. And if this is overwhelming to you, then just shoot me a little DM or something in the chat, because I have a new division. We're expanding, and one of the new divisions of my company is called Brand Social. And so we can do all of this for you as well. Doesn't matter where you are, because we have ways that we can do it virtually as well, or you can come to my studio. All right. So it doesn't have to be hard, but the most important thing is, again, you want to plan, you want to have strategy, and you want to batch it. Until next time. Oh, and if you love the training, please hit subscribe. I'd love for you to be a subscriber, so that every time it goes live, you will get a note and you won't miss any of the trainings. Until then, next time.